working now? Okay, yes, perfect, cool. All right, guys, I hate stands. I hate mic stands. Thank you for coming to our second ever whatever open mic. You guys are great for showing up. We do music, we do poetry, spoken word, and we do comedy. I am one of two hosts of the night, Julio. So you'll be seeing quite a bit of me if you stay all the way through. If you don't, I totally understand, because we'll be ending with comedy, and half of those guys are really insufferable. And they're my friends, so I can say that. So yeah, just a quick thing before we get started. The restroom is right there with the neon light that says restroom, but if you can't see it, it's that door. Please knock before you enter, because nobody wants to hear screams in the middle of their set. So yeah, just knock before you go in, make sure it's locked. Make sure you lock it behind you. You're going to have to hold it down to flush. If it doesn't flush right away, you should know that already. Common sense, guys. But anyways, in case of an emergency, of a fire, or anything like that, we have two exits, that one and that one. Please proceed to them. On top of that, we have a bar. Please, please, please go to the bar. This is a free show. We make all of our money off tips and the bar. Tips, you say? Yes, we take tips. We have a bucket. We'll be going around with that after every single segment, and we'll have it at the table at the end of the night. Please don't take from it. Just put it in there, please. Alrighty, so to start the night off, we're going to have an awesome drum set. Not drum set, but you know what I mean. A set that consists of drums. There you go. So last time we had less musicians, so I'm just going to say this on the fly. We did 3 songs, but today we have more, like literally double the amount. So we'll do 2 songs. Max, does that work for everybody? Cool, I know I put you on the spot, you can't say no, but yeah, it has to work for everybody. Alright, cool. Alright, so starting off the night, we're going to have Miranda Ponchala doing the drums.
Alright, well like you said, my name is Miranda Canchola. I've been playing drums for, since maybe like middle school. I just bought this drum set yesterday. I wanted to have a whole solo planned out, know what I was going to do, but I'm just going to wing it and hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah. So we'll be a quick little, maybe like 5-minute break so we can get this drum set off the stage, and then we'll have our next performer. All right. Thank you guys. I got one for you. Alrighty guys, thank you for waiting for us. And next up to the stage we have Kurt Hawkins.
Woo!
Sorry, guys. All right. Now it's time to figure this thing out.
Great.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'm Kurt Hawkins. I've been writing songs for Miss Rachel over here for the past 28 years. The 29th is due soon, so July 20th. The first song I'm going to play is the 28th anniversary song. Can you guys hear me? Check, check. Okay. I have to put my hair down.
Woo!
Okay, it's called Two Letters. Describe how much I adore. I remember when you used to walk down to the store, jump the fence and I'd make sure your feet touched the floor. To wear it, go throw me time. Time. You're my other half. You're my other half. You're my lover and my best friend. Found each other in this life and we'll find each other again. The more the story is that it is just you and me. Real in this reality to where it is. Your throbbing time. All right, this is the newest one, and I'm not going to remember the last lyric. I'll just sing two verses and two verses. I tried to finish it up today before we came down. make it together. That's how it goes on our storyline. We can make it together. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, love conquers all. We can make it together. That's how it goes on our storyline. We're destined to be together. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
One more time for Kurt Calkins. I can't speak. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Horrible. All right. This next musician, you know, you've seen him, you love them. It's one of the hosts of this very own show. Give it up for Megan M.
Hi everyone. Poetry over here, but I was inspired last time with all the musicians, and I decided I'm gonna play a cover today. I fell in love with this song because it's just like a snapshot of somebody's life, and I feel like I can relate to it. I fell in love with it even more when I saw a video of the artist playing with a paintbrush. I'm not gonna play it with a paintbrush today, but I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm also an artist, so I wanted to really lean into the whatever vibe of this open mic, and I'm also just gonna put some of my art up here while I play this song.
Do it. That's sick.
And these are some places that are around us right now. So this is my born and raised. That's awesome. And it's been like a few years since I played like a song live for people. Let's see how this goes. Hello? There we go. Freezing change you. I don't wanna change. Carnations into the vase. Unfold your clothes out of the case. I just want a place with you. I just want a place. As the coastline is shaped by the wind, we make love and you're on my skin. You are changing me. You are changing. Stars bloom on a warm summer night. They are a clear view without the bedroom light. I just want a place with you. I just want a place. Thank you.
One more time for Megan M. Next up to the stage, someone I've never seen perform before, and I think it's their first time because they perform music, so that's really cool. We're gonna have Triano with Flowers Are Dead.
Hi, yeah, it's my first time. This is Flowers Are Dead. Hear me pray, forever mine, so you'll keep. As we lay here in the mist I made, what is left but me? I fall for
Sorry, I'm slow sometimes, guys. It'll take some time for me to get to the mic. Anyways, give it up for Treyana with Flowers Are Dead. Alright, next up, guys, we have Paul Herrera. So go ahead and give it up for Paul Herrera.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yourself?
Any Death Cab fans?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd try my hand at that. It's been a while since I played these live. Let's see if I can get through this. Kurt, how you doing? Happy days. This one's called Title Track. Remember that one?
Another beer?
Yeah, you just went and saw, what's her name that works with, yeah, Judy Lewis. Amazing. Lucky. Left uninspired by the crust of railroader. Touch the lead to the pages of your manuscript. Left uninspired by the crust of railroader. Touch the lead to the pages of your manuscript. On the filter. All right, I give up. No? Yeah! Practice. All right, let's try another death track. Oh boy. I love bombing. That's how you learn, right? I got a hunger. Twisting my stomach into knots, and my tongue is tied off. My brain's repeating, if you've got an impulse, let it out. But they never make it past my mouth. Ba-ba. This is the sound of settling. Ba-ba. Ba-ba, ba-ba. This is the sound of settling. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Around the bend, go gray. I'm still in wonder of every love that could have been. I only thought of something Johnny say, Papa, this is the sound of summer. Papa, 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 this is the sound of summer. Papa, Papa. If only I had this distortion on now, just rip it away. Oh well. Papa, this is the sound of sound. Papa, Papa, I got a hunger, twisting my stomach into knots. Bye.
Give her Paul one more time, guys. I've never heard a musician use the term bomb before. And it's like, bro, you have way more talent than any comedian. It's like, I'd much rather bomb as a musician than as a comedian, because it's like performing in a crowd with like 6 people and they're all just looking at you. And that's such ass.
Not laughing.
Yeah, he's not laughing. Thankfully, there's more people in here not laughing, so that's great. Anyways, give it up for our last artist for the night. We're gonna have Zero Art.
Hey, I was actually really like amazed when Megan brought these pieces out. These are really, really awesome pieces, you guys. Like, another round of applause for Megan, for real. Okay, so can I make it easy? Major guitar. Yeah, right. This would be a really lucky. I'm sorry I didn't ask you.
Did you just make that one? I know you've had that one for a while, the skull one.
The skull?
Yeah.
The landscape one?
No, the other one.
Oh, the other one. No, actually, I'll kind of really, real quick. This is, I'm an artist, like in all the different forms, you know, music and all that good stuff. This is like a new approach for me. I kind of was inspired, you may or may not recognize the style, but it's just kind of a loose form style, very, like, a lot of freedom in the style, and that's why I decided to give it a shot. But it's titled Jesus, so it's not like I'm not trying to be like a religious, it's not like a religious thing or anything, it's just, it's titled Jesus, but the way it's spelled is Geezeus, so it's not like G with a J. You know?
Love it.
Anyway, there's a lot of meanings to it. More than you know, I guess. I paint with, I paint like landscapes and stuff, but I like Salvador Dali and Bob Ross, so this is kind of like my little combination here.
Yeah.
So yeah, like a little skull. I do a lot of these, so yeah, and I have business cards if you want one, let me know. And thanks to Kurt for letting me use the guitar.
Yeah.
Shoot, sorry.
It's actually Paul.
We put chairs in the back case so there's more people.
Hey, thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.
Let me know, up, hot, down.
Check.
Want trouble, baby?
No, don't worry about it. Thank you.
Because I know you wanted it, but you wanted my end.
No, it's all right.
This is why I need some art.
Thank you. Okay, so these are 2 original songs, and again, my name is Zach, Zero Art, and I'm on all, like, not all of the platforms, but TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. I have a new show coming out this fall.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It's like a parody to Bob Ross, but I'm all gothed out, so we call it The Sorrows of Painting with Goth Ross. So I have like a wig and like makeup and black makeup. And, yeah. So that's on YouTube. Zero art. Zero without the E. Sorry, shameless promotion. All right, this song is called Life of Lessons. Oh, wait. I might choke if I don't do this before, sorry. I might choke anyway. I'll try to make it fast.
Like 2 minutes fast.
Okay, gotcha. Alright,
I don't want to be that guy, but I gotta be that guy.
I hear you. I'll play the short version. Okay, oh, it is fast, I think.
He's gonna cut down to 7 minutes.
be what's left of me. It's this world that makes it tough. It's this world that we know. It's the ways that make it rough. It's the way that we go. Yeah, we go. I fantasize and look inside. I've sat for so long, but it's been wrong. I've yelled it out and spelled it out. I've done this so long, shut up now. Shut up now. Baby, shut up now. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Kurt, and thanks, Paul.
Give it up for all those musicians one more time, ladies and gentlemen. That was really good. And that concludes our musician portion for the night. Also, if you're wondering, hey, how do you get that drinking hat? I brought it from the gas station and bought beer here. All right, I just innovated, guys. All right, buy beer here and brings not drinks in here. All right, anyways, so we're gonna take a little 5-minute break. Then we're gonna have poetry, and I will not be on stage. It'll be hosted by Megan. In the meantime, go get drinks, go use the restroom, go get drinks. Also leave tips. I'm gonna leave the tip bucket right here. There's a camera, so don't take from it. Don't forget the drinks. Don't forget the drinks. But yeah, so go ahead, take a little 5-minute break, and we will be back. Thank you, guys.
Yeah!
All right, everyone, if you want to find your seats again, we're going to get started here soon with the poetry. All right, I'll go ahead and start us off. Like I said, I wanted to really lean into the whatever aspect of this open mic. So I am going to read a poem, but I also wanted to start with a little bit of storytelling. A few years ago, I lost one of my closest friends, my dog that I had for like 15 years, and it broke my heart. And like a lot of people, I'm sure, one thing that helps me feel better is buying stuff for myself. So I was on Facebook Marketplace, and I found this really cool item, and I was like, this is awesome, like, I want to buy it. So I hit up the person, I was like, I'm going to go meet you, and they're like, okay. So I go and I meet this person, and they bring me the item, and I go to hand them the money, but they say no. Something told me, like, basically God told me, like, I'm a really spiritual person. I'm not really religious, but this guy was, and he's like, God told me to give this to you. Like, he said that you need this right now. Like, this is something you need. So I don't want your money. I want you to keep your money, but I want you to have this. And I started crying, you know, like, it was really touching, and it just showed me how kind and caring people are. So this is what I got. It's really cool. It's really old, and I would play it, but I tried to tune it, and I broke strings, so I'm not gonna attempt that. It's called an auto harp. And this is
Everybody's like, oh,
yeah. So you would basically like the chords right here. Wow. It does not sound very good. Like I said, it's out of
what's the name
tune.
of the instrument again?
Auto harp. So it's called an auto harp. But yeah. So somebody gave this to me after my dog died, and now, like, even though I don't really play it, it's just like a reminder of that generosity. And so I wrote a poem kind of inspired by that story, and it's called Generosity. Lately the struggle is real. Hurting inside and seeing the pain others feel. Lighten your mind to the weight of a feather. Do what you can to make it all better. Now is the time to shine brighter. Don't give up, you're a fighter. Stand tall and lift others up. A simple smile can be the rope out of a rut. Reading energy, and when you can, reaching deep down to lend a hand. Because you understand how hard it can be. Looking out for others, practicing generosity. Sometimes the smallest thing can shatter your esteem, but we are in this together. We're all on the same team. A mind can rot. Our mind can't rot if it's full of kind thoughts. Spreading lots of love with the flowers that I got. Need a ride? I'll be your lift. Thought of you and got you a gift. Or maybe something handmade without spending a cent. Asking someone how their day went. Open to being friendly, not hesitant. Hold the door if you see their hands are full. It's the least you can do in a world that's so cruel. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but the love you put out there comes back to you. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to get started with this poetry portion. I'm really looking forward to it. Next up, someone familiar you saw open up with the drums. Really killed it on the drums. Miranda, you want to come up here and give us some poetry too?
Alright. So last night there was a full moon. Some of you might already know that. The full moon last night was pretty special because they also call it a buck moon. And I wrote a poem yesterday inspired by the buck moon. And the buck moon spiritually is supposed to symbolize rebirth, reform, transformation, and strength. So this is called Buck Moon Rising. This moon doesn't promise ease, only evolution. Only the ache of shedding old patterns, much like a buck sheds its antlers. It's not clean, it's not quick, but the type of change that grinds in silence. There's no applause for losing what no longer fits. Just quiet breath and a space to sit. The buck moon rises not to light the way, but to witness the shedding and stay. I have one more I'd like to share. It's also about the moon. This one is called Thank You Moon. Thank you, moon, for teaching me that when I'm half full, I'm still enough. And that healing doesn't always look like rising. It also looks like rest and release. You remind me that even shadows are a part of the light, and that quiet isn't weakness, just a different type of bright. You change without shame and never apologize for your phase. You never rush your return. You don't beg to be seen, and yet, we wait for you every night and every phase. Thank you, moon.
Did anybody else see the moon last night? It was beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. So much talent, Miranda. Thank you so much. And me and Zach aren't the only artists in here. I got another artist coming up to the stage right now to share some poetry. Francisco, you ready to go?
Yeah.
This is poetry. Picture it in your mind. Titled In My Mom's Neighborhood. In my mom's neighborhood, the smell of lemons from the lemon tree and the oranges from the orange tree fill the air. So many trees, avocado trees, peach trees, plum trees, guayaba trees, even dragon fruit. The hummingbirds hum, the mockingbird sings, the finches chirp, the crow, the hawk, and the vulture fly past. The possum carries its family on its back. The raccoon searches for dead fruit and garbage. The coyote waits nearby. Neighbors share fruit and stories. They speak of happy things and sad things, even just gossip. Then the strangers roll in. They wear masks. They have vests on. They look for anyone who does not belong. They do not realize it is they who do not belong. They have money in their eyes and greed in their heart. Hatred. They do not see people. They see animals. The neighborhood hushes. The man who yells, "Tamales!" every Saturday morning is quiet. The snow cone raspado elote man no longer sell, not even on TikTok. Brown faces disappear. But we are many. They will not silence us. We will resist. The soil carries our DNA. The birds will continue to sing. The trees will bear fruit. Nature and people coexisting. In my mother's neighborhood, we will endure because we are the land and the land is us. In my mother's neighborhood.
That was great. Thank you so much, Francisco. One more time for Francisco. And I did realize that I didn't talk about the exits. We got an exit up front and an exit in the back. If you got to use the restroom, it's right over there where the neon sign says restroom. All right, we got one more poet. Martha, come on up here.
Hello. I was here last time, and I'm going to start you off with something familiar, just because I really like it, and I hope y'all see it around. So I told you about a lonely dinosaur last time. So I want to talk a little bit more about the lonely dinosaur, because really all he wants is more. There's no patch of green, there's no shade to be seen, the lonely dinosaur. Sitting in his own green, no hope to be seen. Sitting rock hard in his green, remains to be seen, wants to be seen, the lonely dinosaur. A tree can be near. Give him some grass to lay down his ass, the lonely dinosaur. The conversation he's never had won't drive him mad to talk to this lad. His own shadow gave him the talk of his life, his own shadow. The lonely dinosaur wants to be seen with his shadow, a dear friend, his own shadow. There's hope to be seen. The dinosaur's green with his shadow gray. Thank you. So on the surface, you know, it's about a gas station dinosaur that is just floating around, but really I was just driving by and something was bugging me about my chained little dinosaur in my neighborhood because it looked so destitute with the chain with cement, and then there were these other dinosaurs with paradise all around them, and it just got me thinking of the haves and have-nots. And really on the surface it's about a gas station dinosaur, right? But those haves and have-nots, and it got me going, and that's how I think. I really even extinct little animals, my heart goes out to them, and I want to please the animals that are around me. I just took my dogs camping, and it is amazing how they are when I would roll them, they're so old, and I try to take them off road, they'd be like, "Mama, please, no, no." Not the hiking, not the creek, not the dirt. They just wanted to roll in their stroller. But it's okay because I care for animals and they inspire me in ways that I didn't know they could. Being able to write because something happens and my dog is turning 15. So I am trying to just live and enjoy my time with my dog, and that sometimes brings writing. So, as I was camping, I wrote this. Do tree birds scream? Do they yell? Do they raise their voice? Do they tell what they yell about that time the hawk flew by? One scream to tell others to keep an eye. Repeat, stay on repeat, only louder, two fly by. Danger speaks louder still. Do tree birds yell, screaming louder about the hawk? Then there's two, yelling turns to singing talk, louder rising still. Tree to tree birds sing their screams louder still. Thank you. So, camping scares people apparently.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, so I love that I was able to do some writing about camping and about what that looks like, and it just got me thinking too, the things people have called me, and doing things like going camping, or sometimes just exploring the entrance of hikes alone, because that is one of the scariest things a woman could do, really, is just be out alone in the world. So I've run across a lot of people who have called me brave, who I've seen them be brave. And it got me thinking to the people around me who are not. So, hey coward. Yeah, hey coward, yeah, you standing there. Don't be scared, look me in the eye. Face up for what you did. You coward, then you do it now. Hey coward. Yeah, you standing there in your shame, don't look away, don't play no games. Hey coward, face me now. You can't run or hide. Hey coward, look at me standing here, nowhere near looking shamed for what you did, that's on you. Hey coward, my head's high. You're so heavy, don't deny. Your coward's heavy, can't even lift shameful eyes. Hey coward, look my way, I'm on a high, nowhere near your low. Hey coward, you're so low. Your shame won't let you go, but look at me, I'm on a roll.
All right, one more time for Marta. And one more time for all the poets. Thank you all for sharing. All right, we are going to take a 10-minute break before the comics come up here, so be sure to get yourself something from the bar, get yourself a drink. Throw a few ones in that tip jar, support the place. But yeah, thank you all. Stick around, and comedy's coming right up.
How you guys doing tonight? Going pretty good? Cool. Alright, we're on the last portion of the night, which is arguably the longest, because a lot of these dudes love stage time, so they'll drive out as far as possible to be on stage. And that's cool, because it's a cool stage to be at, so they'll definitely drive out to be here. So we got a few comics for you, and by a few I mean, I think we have over 10. Each of them are going to do about 5 minutes each, alright? Feel free to walk out if they piss you off, let them know. No, let them know. That's how they get better, You gotta let them know what you do and don't like, even if it's me. But if it's me, I won't let you in back next time, alright? I run half this show, alright? But Megan might let you in for poetry, I won't let you in for comedy. I'll make sure of this. Yeah, right? There not gonna go there. Anyways, so recently I bought a Switch too. I'm not flexing, I'm really not. Yeah, I put it in payment plans, because I'm not rich. Like, I just wanted it, you know what I mean? And I got Mario Kart World, and they have so many races on there, guys. They have like over 40 racers. You could be like a penguin, you could be like a little Goomba. You can't be a person of color. Over 50 characters and not one brown or black person. Not a single one. And if you're gonna be like, hey, Donkey Kong's black and that cactus is Mexican, you're a fucking racist. You're a racist for even thinking that. Alright? And I wasn't thinking that, I just knew you were. So just remember that. It's just the same shit like with the Pixar movies. I don't want to bring up an old rant, but it was like, dude, they made Pixar movies about monsters, about cars, about an animate object before they had a person of color. And as soon as they had Tiana, they turned her into a frog. As soon as they had Miguel from Coco, they killed him. He dies in that movie. Like, he's dead. Like, that whole fucking movie. He's in the underworld. So it's like, as soon as they give us a person of color, they either turn him into a frog, or they kill him. You know what I mean? Or in, like, the case of Luca, they turned that poor guy straight. Like, he was supposed to be gay. That poor kid was supposed to be gay. He wanted to be gay. He just couldn't let it out. He just couldn't let it out. It's tragic. Same shit with Mario Kart. It's the same shit with Mario Kart. It's the same shit with Mario Kart. I'm pretty sure Wario wants to be gay. Like, have you seen his leather outfit when he rides that motorcycle, brother? Come on. Come on. See, and I'm one of those Mexicans that's not homophobic. Because so many Mexicans are homophobic, and it's really tragic. It's so tragic. Because, ever seen a Mexican order a beer? Ever seen that? Like a bottle of beer. Ever seen a Mexican order? What do they always put on it? You can say it, even if you're not Mexican, it's okay. They put lime and salt. Put lime and salt on it, right? How do you get the salt off? You lick that shit and you lick it good. Let me tell you, you wrap your tongue around that hole like no tomorrow, bro. And if you're a real freak, you put your tongue in the hole. You know what I mean? You gotta get that salt in the hole. And if you're a real freak, you don't have lime and you put that salt on yourself. So what did you use to stick it on there? Your tongue. You licked it twice. You double-throated it, bro. Doubled it. Not you did it first time, you did it the second time. It's just, that's just the way it is. The Mexicans love beer, and they just won't admit that. So if you ever see like your tío doing that shit, just tell me he's a little gay. He was pissed off. We were really fucking pissed off. You guys are great. I love this crowd. Whatever open mic is such a good like atmosphere, especially for comedians, because you guys laugh at shit that's not even funny, dude. Like it's great, dude. Like you guys are boosting egos to people that egos do not need to be boosted. They do not. They're gonna be walking away thinking they're fucking Dave Chappelle after this set, dude. I already know because I'm halfway there, so I can, thank you for getting me there. Sounds a little wrong, but. So recently, I faced one of my worst fears. A lot of men or people that use the men's restrooms can attest to this, alright? When you use the urinal, what do? You look straight or you look down, right? You don't look to the side, you don't be that fucking guy. Because nobody wants to be standing next to that guy, right? I'm always the guy that looks down, alright? And the other day, a situation happened that I never ever fucking thought was gonna happen in my life. I saw a shadow of a wing. Shaking. So you gotta get it out. He was shaking. What do you do? What do you do looking down and you see a wing shaking? I don't know what to do because I was always taught to look down. I'm genuinely asking, like, what the fuck do you do? Like, I was like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm already looking down. Where do I go? Where do I go? Do I look up? Oh, shit, now I'm praying to God. Now I'm praying to God. I don't see Wang anymore. It was just, small. Poor guy. I didn't want to see a small, shaking penis. He didn't want to see it either. That's why we use the urinal. And that's why I looked down. But the angle was too bad, guys. It was a bad angle. Another fear that I have when it comes to using the restroom, I already faced this fear when I was 12 years old. Maybe a little bit older. We were visiting Santa Barbara for my sister's college. She was thinking about going to UC Santa Barbara. We were going. I don't know if you know this about beach towns, but they have public restrooms. One of my worst fears in life, even when I was growing up, was clogging a public restroom. I did it that day at the age of 12. I faced my worst fears. You know what it's like to be 12-year-old looking at the face of death? When you walk out of the restroom, no, you just clog that shit and there's a line longer than you can count because you're 12. Dude, that shit is terrifying. That shit's worse than being up here. It really is worse than being up here. Like, I walked out and I was like, all these dudes are gonna know this 12-year-old just blew up this fucking bathroom. Like, they're gonna walk out and they're gonna do double take to make sure I was 12. He did that? What the fuck? That came out of him? Like, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. But before I bring out this first comic, I'm gonna leave you guys out on this. All right. A lot of people think comedy is really impressive. It's not. It's really not. Stand-up comedy is kind of like running. Like when you start running, everyone's like, "Oh man, I wish I could run." It's like, dude, just fucking do it. Just go out and start. Because you suck when you start running. You fucking suck. And then when you do a 5K, you're not really like bragging to anybody. It's kind of the same thing of doing open mics. You don't go up to a person. I do open mics. I run a 5K. They'll tell you to shut the fuck up, dude. They'll be like, shut the fuck up. You're not better than me. I can run a 5K if I really wanted to. It's the same thing with comedy. So if you're down there thinking these people are good at this or they're talented, they're not. They're not. They've just been running for a really long time, and when you run long enough, you get good. If you run long enough, you can run a marathon. The average Joe can run a marathon if they run long enough. The average Joe can be a good comedian if they're up here long enough. All right, guys. Thank you for that. So for the first comedian, they're a newbie. I've only seen them up here once. I think this is their second time. Give it up for Sig.
I will stand. Anyway, so Julio, did I mention that I wanted to sing a couple of songs from my new songbook before I start?
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me that. Music was earlier, bro.
But can I have just 5 minutes?
Bro, if you wanted the 5 minutes, it was earlier.
It's only like I just.
Are you really gonna be that guy right now, bro?
All right. So how many minutes left?
You got 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness. I already stole you one.
Yeah, there you go. That was big, guys. That was big. You asked me to do that. I'm not a mean guy. I'm sorry. I'm not. I couldn't keep it up.
I'm not nervous or anything. It's just my first time. So you don't have to worry about a thing as long as you know. Right? You're out here, dog security already, so it's been actually. Anyway, I was yesterday I was just doing some shopping, and anyway, I was doing some shopping at the Walmart. Anybody knows Walmart? Have you been there? I mean, if you don't have any material, just go to Walmart. Just go. The best characters there, right? All you have to do is look around, and you'll find something that you can create a character of, okay? So I was thinking, what am I going to do tomorrow? I just found out yesterday that they have moved this. So I'm just doing my shopping, and you can tell everything is Walmart here. I go to pay, and as I'm going to pay, I wait in line, and right in front of me, there's these two characters, which I call, right? One of them is like a middle-aged lady, which in her youth thought was a plus-size model, beautiful, but a little past her age, but beautiful with her, her, how do you call this, booty shorts? So, I mean, like, those butt cheeks were pushing their way out of prison, and and right, kind of, but the sad thing is that her teenage daughter, which is just barely 13, 14, was also wearing her body, whatever, what do you call it? Booty shoes. Sure. Okay, anyway, so I'm just trying to mind my business, but they're staring at me, in the face, and I'm holding there, and all of a sudden, I feel that the younger character is here is looking at me. So a little bit like disgusted or scared or something, I don't know. She's looking at the dough, and I say, oh my goodness, she must think I'm a weird pervert or something. So I'm just trying to check out the merchandise, look around and see if I don't look that way, but it's hard, It's like, whoa, hey, your face. But I just pretended, but it was too much. It was too much. I said, you know what? I'm going to find another line, even if it's longer. I look back, there's nobody behind me, so I just move around. And I said, I'm going to go to this long line, but there's this old lady here, and she has shorts, but they're regular shorts, so she's like 75, 80, something like that. I'll be safe. So I go around, and I wait in line, and I'm waiting, and all of a sudden, she gives me that stare and looks me head to toe with disgust. And I said, well, is it me then? What does it look? Why do I look so pervert? I'm just a regular guy just shopping, So I gave up. I just threw away the cart and just went home. And thank you very much.
Yeah, I was going to do that before show, and I was so nervous. I was like, I don't want to be an asshole, dude. I'll do it. Not for you, but I don't want to. Everyone's going to fucking hate me. I was an asshole last time and making people get off stage soon. That's how it goes. All right, guys. Give it up for our next comic. He's also only been up here for this is his second time. So go ahead and give it up for Steven Dexheimer.
So sometimes people ask me, oh, how do you do stand-up? That's so nerve-wracking. Because my family says dumb shit, and then I tell you guys about it, because I like to throw them under the bus. So my dad, for example, people often tell you when you go to somebody's house, hey, behave yourself before you go to Billy's house. Like, yeah, I know, Mom. I'm 25. I'm a man. Then my dad will come out and be like, sup, fuckers? And I'm just like, all right, well, thanks, Dad. I remember another time, we were watching one of those fat people shows, and I hate to say fat, but America is enamored of fat people. I don't understand why, but then I catch myself watching it, so here we go. And as I'm watching this guy's a kindergarten teacher, 600 pounds, which I would take my kid out of that class, but that's just me. I don't want to fall on one of the kids by accident. Oh, how was your day at school, Billy? Oh, the teacher fell on me. Never mind, let's get you out of there. So we're watching this, my dad goes, you can lay off the weight by eating one kindergartner instead of 2 kindergartners. I'm like, oh, Dad, I'm like, you can't say that, man. And then we're cut to this guy eating pizza, and my dad looks at me and goes, eat 7 slices instead of 14 slices of pizza. I'm just like, Dad, whatever, man, I'm good on that. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, another time, I sound like my dad sometimes with sarcasm and I don't pick up on it. And I matched this girl on the app who was transgender. I didn't care, she was beautiful, and I'm not homophobic. And she texted me a spicy picture. So I wasn't really sure what to say, and she was beautiful, so I texted back, wow, yours is bigger than mine. Luckily, she was okay with that, and was like, oh my god, thank you, I want to use it on you sometimes. And I was like, ooh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I remember just recently, anyone here like Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So she posed for Rolling Stone, which caused some controversy, and personally, I didn't really care. She's beautiful, she owns it, who cares? That's really your life right now. Go out and read a book or something, because I just don't. Who cares? And my dad, I go, hey Dad, look at this Sabrina Carpenter Rolling Stone thing, and he goes, now how many unborn children have you flushed down my toilet looking at that picture? And I was like, I just walked away. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm good. Yeah, it can't really hurt me anymore though. I work in customer service, and I often say if you've never thought about suicide, you've never worked in customer service. Because customers say things to you that even I am just kind of left speechless. Like this one time I was in the bathroom, and I walked out of the bathroom. This lady goes, do you work here? And I go, no, the Village People's looking for a pizza guy, so that's me. Yeah, I remember another time a customer came in complaining about the app, didn't know how to use it. So I did the sensible thing. I walked away. This ain't the T-Mobile store, man. Sorry, I just walked away. I'm not helping you with your problems. And then luckily, my coworker who I didn't like was like, hey, fuck you, left me up there with that guy. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't work for the T-Mobile store, so sorry. Yeah, I swear, man, customers, though, they just piss me off. I don't know what to ever say to them. I had this one guy come in, and he goes, what can I do with the $26.90 total you just told me about? You can buy your pizza, you know, groceries, gas, anything you want. You can get with $26.90. So I'm just going to tell you that right now. So, yeah, I work at a pizza place. I'm not going to say the name, but nobody out pizza is the... Except the Lemoore store, they did out Pizza the Hut. And that's why I used to work. And they closed us. It sucked, but hey, you know what? They closed. So I work still at Pizza Hut in Hanford, and yeah, some people come in and they just, no, I just walk away. I can't. I'm getting to that age. I had a customer once tell me all I could do is minimum wage. Yeah, that hurt me just big time. So I just walked away from that. I was like, you know what, you can't hurt me. I do stand-up, so, like, when you work in customer service, you can't hurt me anymore. So, sorry about that, guy, but I don't do just minimum wage, thank you very much, because I've seen my grandfather naked, which at this point in my life, you can't hurt me after seeing that. Or my dad, for that matter, so. When you see your dad or your grandpa naked, those are 2 people in this world you don't want to see. And I've seen both, unfortunately, so, very scary thought. Yeah, one time my dad, for example, I woke up in the morning, was a little hungover, and then I get out of my room and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. And then I look over and he's walking by my room naked eating bacon. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, sorry man, but you just saw that. I was like, whatever, I'm hungover, I'm done. All right, that was my 5 minutes, thank you very much. Give it up for Julio.
Give it up for Steven one more time. Yeah, honestly, right? Yeah, I tell him come out here. I'm like, dude, you gotta do more. Go out to like Fresno and do open mic. You'll be good. You'll be good. I tell him all the time. Tell him all the time.
Yeah.
You gotta get you out there. So give it up for Steven one more time. All right, guys. We have 2 more newbies for the night, newer to the open mic scene, and we're so glad they're here. We're so glad they're here. All right. So give it up for the first one, Lorenzo. Yeah.
Just stepped on the cord. All right. Who here likes movies?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So for those of you who did not raise your hand or didn't say anything, you are either Amish or you're a liar. Because here's the thing: everyone likes movies. There are so many movies in this world that it is impossible that there is not at least 5-10 movies that you will thoroughly enjoy. And there was one movie I was going to talk about, and I watched it today. It's Adam Sandler's Jack and Jill. And I was really hoping it would be better, but it wasn't. It was awful. I hated it so very much. But the first thing I want to talk about is Smurfs. Real quick, just a little side tangent before I get into my main thing. Why the fuck are there so many Smurf movies? In 2011, they had the first Smurf movie with Neil Patrick Harris and I'm trying to think. I think it was Demi Lovato. No, not Demi Lovato. Katy Perry was Smurfette. And then they had the sequel to that movie. And then 5 years after the sequel, they had Smurfs Lost Village, which was like a reboot. And then Demi Lovato was Smurfette. And now they're coming out with this new one. And Rihanna is Smurfette. Like, who is asking for these fucking Smurf reboots? Okay? So Smurfs came out in the 80s. It was on, Cartoon Channel, everything. That's great. They tried to reboot it. I think they're trying to make it like a new Minions. I don't who is asking for these Smurf reboots? Like, honestly. But here's the thing. Movies, I love movies so much. Like, anyone who knows me knows I'm a cinephile. And there are some truly great movies out there. Really. You got your Good Will Hunting, your Godfather. There's so many great movies. Like, but the thing is, like, only like 1% of movies are like masterpieces. There's a lot of movies. I'd say like at least 60% are either not very good or just flat out bad. But what I want to talk about is the 30%, the 39% of movies in the middle that are like okay, they're like good, they're all right, because there's so many of those movies, especially from the early 2000s, which is like I think the golden age of cinematography. There's just so many little fun movies, and that's the word no one ever talks about. Like, oh, that movie was fun, because there are movies that are good. You get into it like, oh fuck. Holy shit, oh my god, holy fuck, oh my god, Voldemort, holy shit, just fucking shit like that. But then there are some movies that are just like, oh yeah, that was a fun ride, that was fun. And the thing is that the early 2000s, I just miss that era. Because do you guys remember that announcer who would give the most oversimplified, almost like AI-generated descriptions of the movies? Barry B. Benson was an ordinary bee from the hive, but his life turned upside down when he met this human woman. And now he's going to find out that life isn't all it turns out to be. Just, shit like that. And they would just use turns of phrases or, little idioms to just describe their movies. And it was just great. Carl Fredricksen, an old man with a heart full of stone, gets his life lifted up in Up, coming in theaters 2008. Like, I miss that era of movies. Like, it's a forgotten era. And I just miss that era. The thing is, though, just real quick, I just want to finish out with I need to go back to Jack and Jill, because fuck that movie. Seriously, fuck that movie. Like, I just want to give you a little scenario of like how that pitch meeting might have gone. All right, guys, Adam Sandler here. I got an idea for a new movie. All right, hold on. Okay, so the title is gonna be a popular children's nursery rhyme, and I would play both characters. You would be who? I would be Jack, and you would play Jill. Mr. Sandler, in 15 years, that's probably going to be problematic. But for you, you got a deal.
I'm not even kidding. I heard that bit on Wednesday, and the Adam Sandler impression got so much better. Like, he even said it. He was like, "I'm gonna work on my Adam Sandler impression." I was like, "Do it, dude. Do it." He's right though. There's so many people out there that are like, "Oh, this movie's a masterpiece." No, it's not. No, it's not. Like, Deadpool and Wolverine was not a masterpiece, buddy. You just haven't seen enough movies. I'm sorry. It's not a bad movie. You just haven't seen enough movies, and that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. Sorry if you like that movie. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sorry if it makes you feel bad. It's a good movie. All right. Anyways, give it up for our next comic. I've seen them perform twice. They were a great comic. She comes all the way, I think, from Fresno. If I'm wrong, she'll correct me when she gets up here. But give it up for the only female comic of the night. So be loud as hell for Erin.
No, you were right. You were right. Hi. Yeah. Hanford. Wow. I haven't been to Hanford since I was dating men. Are you guys laughing? Yeah. So he told me, he was like, "Look, the only thing we really have to do is bowling here." So we went bowling, and I think he just wanted to see like how I would handle balls. But like, jokes on him, because I was having more fun like putting my fingers through the holes. So yeah, that was 6 years ago though. Time flies, and I feel like I'm kind of having like a tri-life crisis. Like, I've been in the same retail job for like 5 years now, right? Hey, if anybody's hiring, by the way, I have a marketing degree, and I really want to get out of this job. But yeah, so tri-life crisis. It's not a midlife crisis, like I'm not there yet, but it's not a quarter life crisis. I don't think I want to live that long. But we'll see, you know, the world's a little crazy right now. But you know, I've been coming to a few of these, and you know, I always wonder if like the comics ever stop like looking at their like books. You know, like I have to reread the same email that I'm sending to my boss. Again, I just work in retail, but I have to read that and make sure it makes sense like 14 times. Because like, what if I accidentally put in there like, man, this fucking sucks, you know? Like, I can't send that to my boss. But it'd be kind of funny, you know? But yeah, so I always wonder if like we stop looking at this, but I'm not gonna. But my employees at work, they used to ask me like how old I was, and they would say like, hey, like, you know, how old are you? And I tell them, and they'd be like, oh wow, you're our manager. And now they say, oh, you're here still. And I'm like, ha ha ha. I don't know if that reaction is because you guys had a bet going and you lost the over and under or what, but that's fine. I get it though. Like I try to say swag, unironically. Did you guys hear that Justin Bieber came out with his new album called Swag? Yeah. Hey, 10 years ago that would have been a big fucking deal. So like that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm sure. I mean, we need to. He needs the money, you guys. So do we. But yeah, so. You know, I've been having a lot of fun doing these. You know, everybody's so supportive. It's a lot of fun and everything. And I come out and have a lot of fun. I've only done like 5, and so that's why I'm still reading my little book. But you know, I say it's because I don't really have anything else to do, and I don't. I just got out of like a 3-year-long relationship at the end of last year, and I feel like I'm starting to feel myself again. You know, I'm having fun, enjoying things. But you guys ever have like an ex that stalks you?
Yes.
Yeah, so like I could see that she like saw my Insta stories, that she saw my TikTok, but kind of the worst is that she goes on my LinkedIn, and like I have open to work on there if you guys couldn't tell. So like it's kind of the worst. I'll get so excited, I'll open my Gmail and I'll see, oh, somebody viewed my profile. And I think that's another like indicator of like how old I'm getting. I get really excited about that. And when my FICO credit score gets updated, I want to see what it is. I went down. But yeah, the worst is that like it'll pop up on my LinkedIn. And like it kind of sucks though, because like I'm trying to get like 1K a week, not like a one-night stand, and so it is what it is. But thank you guys, appreciate it.
Give it another time for Erin, everybody. That Hanford joke was some real shit, huh? It's just funny because like the straightest men you meet are gonna be on the stage tonight. So and none of them are for Hanford. That's the weirdest part, but it's all good. Alright, so for our next comic, they're used to this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. They're one of 3 roommates. That's why they're laughing. They're one of 3 roommates. They have a podcast. a comedy podcast. It's a good one though, I promise. Check it out, it's called Nothing's Wrong. So give it up for the first of the third of Nothing's Wrong, Eric Gomez.
Give it up for you guys for coming out tonight. Hell yeah. So the first two comics were pedophiles? What the fuck was that, guys? I'm in the back just like looking at my nose, warming up. I'm like, what's the theme here tonight? Then, yeah, guys, our next two comics are my roommates. Yeah, so you don't want to know how we pay rent. So I got to Hanford a little early today, and I decided to go get a massage by a 5 foot tall, 69-year-old Asian lady named Ling Ling. Yeah. Oh, Ling Ling. Feeling her old, strong hands across my shoulders. Oh, Ling Ling. Feeling her step up my back. Oh, Ling Ling. Making you nervous too, huh? Then I felt her tongue go straight into my ass. I'm sorry I looked you straight in the eye. I felt safe. She looked at me, she's like, I get you, brother. I have a knot there, I have a knot. I swear. I don't know what's worse. The fact that Ling Ling and I are now cheek to cheek, or the fact that we all got the same mental image of Ling Ling. Yeah, guys, we're all racist together. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing's wrong, huh? Full circle. Badooch. That's my time. Do you guys remember where you were when Ricky Martin came out gay? You said, yeah, quick. It was a historical moment in our lives. March 10th, 2010, guys. The way my mom told me, it was like a family member died. It was like our 9/11. It was, the way she told me was like, Mijo, did you hear? Ricky Martin's gay. So I'm like, Mom, you think you had a chance with Ricky Martin? Dad has a chance with Ricky Martin, dog. I have a chance with Ricky Martin, dude. Oh, if I play my cards right. I think you guys could all agree, like sometimes we get into those, you know, those mindsets of negativity, and sometimes you just gotta capture that and just think of things that make you happy. So I narrowed those down to 3 things that make me happy no matter what. Those things are dogs. Yeah, a lot of head nods, agreement. Little people. Someone said head nods, alright, I like that. And people with Down syndrome. Now, I'm just saying, oh, don't pull back, let's listen. I'm just saying. And just imagine one of those fuckers just wander on your yard. I'm greeting them all the same way. Hi, look at you. Oh, you want to go play? Oh, you're strong. You guys are not coming over then, so I won't play with you guys. Fucking it's like a petting zoo of fun. Yeah, guys, so how do I follow that? Yeah. You guys feel this? Feel this? Yeah. I thought it was just me, but I guess it was a homeless person in here, dude. I thought it kind of lingered like the smelly dude from Charlie Brown. Look at you! I like this, guys. We're soaking this in together.
Look at you!
You shut the fuck up right now. I'm from Fresno, motherfucker. Oh, well, I'm gonna throw meth at you? That's the best thing I got from Fresno. On my way here, though, I went down this rabbit hole of thoughts, just thoughts. If I were to have a funeral, who would I have perform? You guys ever think about that? Yeah. Okay, that was kind of quick. We should check on her. I thought it'll be Nelly. Yeah. Nelly and Tim McGraw, guys, over and over again. Yeah, it is. All right, you guys are invited. Fuck yeah. I thought, no, I'll be Travis Scott. No.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Because just know I'm not the only one going out. Okay. Get it? Because people die at this concert. Okay. I'm sorry. In all reality, I just want to be cremated. So, underneath everybody's seat will be a baggie full of me. And the only way you are allowed to leave is if you LeBron me into the air. Secondhand Eric for everybody, guys. And give it up for your host, Julio.
He does have a chance with Ricky Martin. It really pisses. No, because it really does piss me off. Because like we wear baggy shirts for different reasons. I wear baggy shirts because I'm a chunkier boy. I don't hide the rolls. He wears baggy shirts so people don't know how ripped he is. Like I'm dead serious. That he takes off his shirt, he's got like a 6-pack. It's not. Stop wearing baggy shirts, Eric. Only big boys can wear baggy shirts. Stop it, please. Anyways, give it up for the third of that sounds right. Of Nothing's Wrong, the second roommate, Ethan Wallen. His mullet makes Joe Dirt jealous. It does. It does.
Oh, thank you so much, Julio. Keep it going for him, everybody. Couldn't happen without him. Yeah, give it up for my roommate. He's great. Yeah, he takes off his shirt every night. I get to just stare at those washboard abs. It's nice. It's cool, dude. Yeah, you're gonna see my roommate next. We make out on the couch at night. Just go to sleep. Have fun with that image after. That's gonna be a good time. 2 facts about me. I was raised on a raisin farm.
I love raisins.
Me too. And I was baptized at a black church. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I went under the water to Usher's DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again. Cause baby tonight, I'm falling in love again. Sorry, you're the only person that has soul in here, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, baby. What'd you say? What'd you say?
You said I might only left this.
Possibly, dude. Actually, you might be. There's one right there. I don't know why I had to say it like that. Just a white guy be like, "There's one of your homies." Cause baby tonight. DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again, you know. But because I get what I look like. Why are you sitting there by yourself? When somebody said "aw," I feel like that was a choice. Okay, I'll shut up. I'll go ahead and do it. I'm just like, that's crazy. After everything, it's like, you know, that's insane. One is just like, so out of the fucking shadow, you know, in the shadows to make me be mysterious, you know. Oh, but I get what I look like. I understand. I don't like it either. You know? Hype me up. I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. Nice tattoo. I like that.
I like your hair. I like your
Oh my god. Keep it. Guys, stop, dude.
tattoos are nice.
Oh my god. Let's turn from a fucking comedy set to just be like, bitch, you're okay. Bitch, you're good.
Yeah.
Thank you
so much. Thanks, a bunch of snaps, I appreciate that. Nice overalls. I ain't gonna leave you out. I ain't gonna leave you out. Those are nice.
No, I don't think that's
See? Yeah, hype him up, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You look beautiful, dude. I suck you. In the overalls. It has to be just one of those where he just goes, oh, yes, sir. But yeah, I understand what I look like. I know what I'm rocking with, you know? I look like a drug dealer at Hogwarts. I know, dude. You said that?
I've seen your set before. I've seen
Oh, thank you so much. Shall I do this one? No. You know, just walking around those halls, just like, you want some flicky wiggle, huh? You know, one of the kids pulls me back to the classroom. It's just like, what's that, Dan? What's that? One of these teachers put a little mentor inside your tummy. That's no good. Let's get that out of there. Here's a Plan B potion. Got some fellow wizards in here. I like that. Okay. You know, before he leaves, he's like, Averto Aborto. I'm a fan of black magic, you know? Damn it, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, am I the only one with a hard-working mom in here, dude? Come on, let's get it going for the hard-working mom in here. Are you hungry? You're like, no, fuck my ass. Okay. But, you know, I shout out to them because me personally, I felt like the only currency as a child was massages. You know? My mom comes home, I want Grand Theft Auto. She comes home, I'm like, girl, pull them puppies out. You know, let me get them feet. You know, and I start going in, I'm just going, My mom's like, oh. I'm not getting reactions over here. What's going on? I feel like I'm the only good son in here. I'm trying to make my mom come. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I feel like there's a bunch of bad kids in here. Some people are getting coal for Christmas, dude. All right, guys, I'll get the fuck out of here. Bye, everybody. My name's Houston. Bye.
That's a hell of a way to leave the stage. That is a hell of a way to leave the stage. Give it over to Ethan one more time. Like I said, they host a podcast. Nothing's wrong. Go ahead and check it out. They're also hosting a secret show next Wednesday in Fresno. Go ahead and check that out. Tickets are online, right? They're online. Yeah, they're online. Check it out. It's gonna be a good time. All right. Now, next to the stage is the last of the roommates. He's also headlining a show right here on the 8th, when I plugged earlier. He's headlining that show. So if you like him in these 5 minutes, buy a ticket, because he's going to be up here for 45 minutes next time, all right? So it's going to be a good time. So go ahead and give it up for Vince Accardo.
Looking for a fourth roommate. Yeah. Congrats, you guys. You've collected all the roommates now. You've done it. You get a belly rub or something after this. I don't know what the price is yet. We haven't figured it out. Also, if you're feeling like maybe you come to check out my headlining set and you don't like what I did here tonight, don't worry. It's all A material. It's going to be completely different. I have so much to choose from. It's fine. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. It's been a good night. I'm always happy to do shows with my roommates. After you've seen all three of us, I think you guys can accurately assume what our apartment smells like. It's not a bad smell. It's like too much of a good thing. It smells like too much weed and lotion. Yeah, it's like stepping into a jacuzzi. It's a little too hot, you know what I mean? It's still fun. I really, I don't like to pick favorites, but I really like living with a strong guy. It's really nice. Eric, I've never been a strong guy, so I feel like I call him the weapon. I call him the gun. Yeah, I've been praying for someone to break into our apartment ever since we moved in together, just to see him in action, just to see what they teach him at GB3. Just put all that time in for while he's cutting all the cows. Yeah, I like calling him the gun when he comes into the living room, like, oh shit, look out, here comes the gun. I like to call him the gun because I take him apart and I clean him every night. I like to call him the gun because I like to stare in the mirror while I hold him in my mouth. Let's get some snaps. I'm not doing okay. I'm working on my mental health. Eric's helping. Physically. No, let's get into the material that you're totally not going to see on the 8th. I don't know. It's been stressful. We're in stressful times, you guys. I know we're having fun. Let's get serious for a second. And if you're like me and you spend way too much time on your phone, your algorithm has turned against you at this point. It's probably gone sour. You might have had to refresh it a couple times. I'm just getting body cam footage of atrocities. It's not very chill for a lunch break. But I just wanted to get it out there so I can get it off my mind. I saw like one of the scariest things I've ever seen the other day on Pornhub, and I would like to talk to you guys about it. So I just need help processing these thoughts. If you guys are a fan of the website, there is this really spooky section called Recommended for You. Yeah, there's a lot of dark stuff happening to elderly people in mine. And that's, don't yuck my yum, okay? We were all finger snapping for Ethan. Let's show me some respect. I come way harder than his mom. All right. But I just want to say before moving forward, the only reason that I'm into elderly porn is because my rent is very high. And I like watching bad things happen to old people. Does that make sense to you guys? I like to imagine they work for PG&E or something, I don't know. The banks, any of them. I don't know, it's kind of freaky though, like when a website knows that much about you and you just shut up like, chill bro, I got here through a VPN and an incognito page, you know, shouldn't be like my favorite bar. Oh, Vince, usual? You're like, that's terrifying with my penis in my hand. I want to be wined and dined a little bit. I want my porn site to be like the DMV. I'm going to need 3 forms of ID before I make you come or something. I don't know, it'd be nice. I'm so scared of the day that I open up my laptop and it's just like, welcome, Vincent Accardo. Now loading retirement home fist party. Like, whoa! Thanks for saving me the clicks, but Jesus Christ! You know? I don't know, because like, I've been thinking about that, like why am I so scared of my laptop camera? I'm the person that puts the tape over it because I think Big Brother's watching me, which depending on what you're into, kind of hot. But I always remember like growing up, they would say, God created man in his image. So why am I depriving the government of seeing God masturbate, huh? That makes me a bad person, and it's mostly because of how I masturbate. Let me paint a picture for you guys. I'll get off right after this. This is necessary. I have to do this. I get a laptop and a stool. Put the laptop up there. I'm standing up, full stand, socks on. And sometimes I'll just kind of stand over the laptop. I'll just kind of get over it. So I'm above the laptop now. And then I grip my teeth. And I just start going, I am God! I am God! While staring right into the camera. And guys, that's better than Folgers in your cup. I'm gonna let you know right now. So, if you want to see more where that came from and how I finish, give it up for Julio one more time. Get up here, Julio.
You guys get 45 minutes of that on not the hugging you freaks. Of him on stage, you weirdos. You get 45 minutes of that. August 8th. Fucking voices, you guys fucking damn it. Anyways, thank you all for coming out. I'm gonna have a tip bucket here because this was a free show, so I don't mind begging for money. It's okay. But aside from that, August 1st, we will be back here doing the same exact thing. If you want to come up here, if you want to do music, if you want to do poetry, if you want to do comedy, come up, sign up. It's whatever, yo. So thank you again for coming. Hope to see you guys August 1st. And then August 8th, comedy show. Go ahead and vote to that.